Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We are in the middle of the religious war. That's right, we've chimed in on the side of the Protestant League. We don't want the Catholics to be any more powerful than necessary, and yeah, maybe even stuff up the HRE a little bit. So what we are doing is we have a lot of things to focus on. Now at the moment it seems like the Ottomans are focusing on Russia, which isn't bad. Although I do kind of wish they would focus on Austria and just allow themselves to be sieged, because these guys are going to be our primary concern. Fortunately, we do not get to run this war, so we're beholden to Ingolstadt. Hopefully that they can peace out some of the other fellows nice and quickly and make sure that we win. So, at the end of the last episode, we had a very, very bad fight. In fact, we were expecting a stack wipe, but by some unknown miracle, we were able to keep our men alive. So what we're doing is we're backing on up. We're going to recoup for a couple of months. We definitely need to get back into fighting shape, and then we'll come back and see if we can fight back and do a little bit of damage. Right, so tariffs on sugar. Let's go for whatever power is provided. Could also see how close are we? We're almost tapped out. Huh. And we can pick up technology for admin tech. So let's quickly go ahead and see. 858. That would be expensive, but I do want the innovativeness, and I feel like I'm going to take it. We'll get a bit of a discount by about 10%, so that'll drop it by 60. So that'll be 798. So let's go ahead and develop just a fraction and not spend too much. I don't really care at the moment what's going on. We just need to be careful. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. In fact, we could probably do some more of that. And that should be fine for now. That'll see us through. Alright, we just have to play this very carefully. This is at the beginning of November, so we've got a couple of months. What is that? End of November, December. Yeah, we should just be able to take that at the new year. We can finish a mission for Conquer Brittany, but we're not going to upset our subject. But we are going to make sure that we are moving our men into territory that can sustain them. We don't want to take any more attrition than necessary. We need plenty of men to get to our armies so that we can fight them back. This is a show of superiority war, so that would be bad if we fail. We need to win as many battles as possible, that's what I'm trying to say. And it looks like we have converted some things over in the new lands. That's fine. That will keep people happy, I suppose. But yeah, we need to get our morale back, so that will be important. Alright. Lose local manpower and army professionalism, or lose loyalty and some unrest, but we gain army professionalism. Honestly, I think the professionalism would be very helpful for us at the moment. We're at 18.15, so what would our next one be? Supply depot. Yeah, we need more. We're going to go ahead and lose some loyalty. I'm fine with that. I'll just quickly double check. Yeah, we'll be fine. We will be fine. So let's just be careful. We'll probably move up and see if we can take out that 8 stack. Hopefully they don't have too many men around. But we do need that morale, and that's going to be difficult. Good news is, our mercenaries have got theirs back fairly quickly. Ours are only at about halfway. Let's go ahead and... You know what? We're going to move you guys forwards, and we're going to move you forwards down here too. Supply limit will be fine. And what do we have here? Diplomatic relations for an extra 10 years. Or diplo power. Honestly, diplo power is what we're after. We have an idea group that is diplomatic, so anything there would be good. Savoy could reinforce, but I don't see what's back. Oh, come on, we need to scare them off if possible. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and try and take this. I don't want them to get a 7%er. That would be highly annoying. We can be there within the month. They've only got 8,000. You know what? We're going for it. This is mercenary manpower, not my own. We'll shift consolidate. We'll take on the 8,000. They should be there before the siege tick. I don't see anyone else trying to join on in. So we'll stay in friendly territory and reinforce if we must, but I think... There we go, that will be a good victory for us. Alright, what do we have going on? Our state modifier is fine. What have we got? Church power, lose legitimacy. Lose church power, or influence to the burghers. I think we can afford the legitimacy. That'll give us more money. Sure, let's go ahead and we'll lose the legitimacy. I don't really care about it a little bit. Yeah, seems to be fairly effective. No one seems to be trying to defend them. And there is the new year, so let's go ahead and pause. Stack wipe against the planet, that is good. Yeah, actually, so just in case you did miss it, at the moment, the current standings for this war are kind of even. We have 8,000 less infantry, we have, oh wow, 18,000 less cavalry, and then they have an extra 40,000 in artillery. However, we do have the naval advantage, so that is good, and hopefully that works out for us. We do have the Ottomans. They have a huge number and a great deal of manpower, so hopefully with any luck we will be able to siege down some others and have a good reserve of manpower on our side as opposed to all these tiny little nations. So either way, we're going to go ahead and pick up the technology. Yes, it's ahead of time. Yes, it's expensive, but this does... Oh, forced march. That is phenomenal. That could be really helpful in this war, so we're going to go ahead and take that. Had I realized that, we probably... Yeah, I'm very glad we didn't miss that. Alright, we're going to be a little bit further behind. We may even go ahead and take tech. Yeah, better infantry, better tactics, and morale, I see. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and take that early as well. So any way to take that would be good. Provence is down here. You know what? For now, I still think we need to reinforce a few months. Probably going to take us a little while, so let's go ahead and work our way down to these farmlands. We'll follow up behind with our main army. We'll take the highlands here. If we can catch out any of these 10-to-1s, that would be phenomenal. Wait a second. They're trying to escape. Hopefully we have the option to catch them. Because again, it doesn't matter how many men we kill, as long as each battle counts. That's all that matters. Alright, and it looks like we are locked on in. We're going to take on a 10-to-1. That's what we want. So far, so good. Doesn't even matter that it's in defensive terrain. 1,000 men versus 22,000. Kind of a stack wipe. There we go. No losses. But good for the Met for the war score. Alright, what do we have up here? Savoy... That's about 40,000 men. We would outnumber them. I have some Austrians nearby. Paris is farmlands. You know what? We're going to see if we can quickly turn around and do that. And these guys are going to back up into friendly territory. I'm not sure if splitting them up too much is a great idea. So we'll take the 10-to-1 if we can get it. But otherwise, we're going to see if we can take out some very simple battles. Again, this is how we get ticking war score. Thank you kindly. And now we can turn around and rendezvous. Right, we don't want to go through Burgundy and Paris. That could be a little dangerous. They'll probably get there first. Let's go... If we were to go here, we'll have to go around. You know what? We're going to move to... They may not be able to move straight through. Farmlands, 7,000 men. You know what we're going to do? We're going to work our way over here. We'll see if we can scare them. These guys are going to back up over there. In fact, yeah, we can't find a better way. You know what? We're going to go around this way just to... Oh, come on. We'll go ahead and bring you there. These guys can head up onto the fort. Hopefully we can scare them away and maybe get ourselves some free kills through attrition. But otherwise, it's going to be a little bit dangerous. They have a lot of Austrians nearby. We've had a few bad engagements with them. Looks like Brabant is trying to back on up. Calais has 8,000 men. I think we should go for Paris if possible. Oh, wait a second. That was about Philip. Extra discipline. Oh, yes, that's what we need. Okay, that is fantastic. Preserving our manpower is going to be good. Let's head over to Co. We're going to bring you over... You know what? Never mind. We're going to go in for the kill. We're locked on in for now. We'll pause when they get across, just so we know when the next battle is going to happen. Flatnet is occupied by 1. That is good. You can back off for 2 seconds. We need you to reinforce for maybe a month. You're going to just head over there. Right, and now we can see what we're going to do. Okay, so this would be... We will arrive on the 18th. These guys on the 17th. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and take this. We've got enough men, I suppose. Shift consolidate. We'll send them in on the 18th. These guys will be there the next... Okay, there we go. Let a day go by. Let's reinforce. If we can get there before they get a monthly tick, we should be able to take that fort back instantaneously. Let's see how we're doing. Right, 125% discipline is excellent. We have a bunch of extra morale. We have better tactics. This should be a clear victory. Alright, come on. Run away. That's what we need. What we desire. Come on. Break them. Alright, so those losses are definitely acceptable. They lost... What's that? Almost 3 times as many as we did. That is most ideal. Let's check the fort. They have 700 in the garrison. They refilled. Darn it. Okay. Let's take our men. We'll go back to friendly territory. We'll try and let the mercenaries take this if we can. We're going to try and preserve our manpower. We're doing pretty good on that front, but I want to make sure that we stay that way. We do potentially have a good fight against Austria, but they do have a lot of allies nearby, and that is certainly dangerous. What we need to do is we need to focus on taking out as many of their armies as possible and burning through their manpower as efficiently as possible so that we can make decent, long-lasting progress. Because again, if they don't have armies, we can occupy whatever we feel like. Alright, so looks like Lubeck is coming our way. Are these guys our friend? I cannot remember. Yes, they are. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and... can we barrage? No. They have some cannons, so maybe if they move on in? No? Alright, fine. We'll send our cannons over. A little bit of a... better benefit. Unfortunately, yeah, our mercenaries there don't have enough for a wall breach. That brings us up to 28%, but we're not happy with that. We're going to burn that down to the ground. Make sure that we can pick this up as quickly as possible. We need an extra diplomat for now. I feel like we could probably just tell them to be fairly lazy. Let's go with... I guess we go with neighboring countries for now. Yeah, I guess that'll be what we'll do. We could go for more alliances, but I don't think we're going to at this stage. We might need to do that later. I think that there is a mission to do with the HRE, and so maybe some of those electives could be rather beneficial. But either way, we will see how that goes given time. Alright, 71%. Still doing okay. Hopefully we can take back Paris first. More conversions successful. We're leaving that to our, what do we call them? Our autonomous missionaries. They will be quite effective. Unfortunately, it looks like, alright, there goes Paris. Unfortunately, we don't have ticking war score, and for some reason we've got a lot of occupations taken against us. That's not the best, but I guess it'll have to do. Let's bring our mercenaries forwards. We're going to go... Let's see, woods and woods. We're going to move up over there for them. we're going to regroup our main army. We're going to bring them... Oh, and would you look at that? It looks like Austria has bounced. You know what? Two Sicilies. Alright. This is the direction we're going to head. We're going to go north. We're going to see about taking a good fight there. Yeah, hopefully Lüneburg is not one of ours. Looks like that's not good. All these center ones are bad. If we lose them... Oh yeah, and Austria is trying to reinforce this position. Okay, so that's bad. That's 57, 60... Would be about equal numbers. So we're going to have to be careful here. But if we can get them to back off, that's probably not the end of the world. This would be grasslands. They would have an easy assault. You know what? An 11,000 stack of Austrians. That seems ideal. Farmlands. Yes. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch them out. Looks like we cannot. Let's pause for a second. Force march. Can we catch them? Darn it. Breda. Okay, so you know what? We're going to pause there. We're going to send our mercenaries onto the fort. We'll try and take that back. It is thankfully farmlands, so it won't be a negative fight if they try and take that back. Not defensive for them, so that is at least something. We'll go ahead and... can we barrage? Yes, we can. Alright. Keep fort is at least something. Anything we can do to help us out is good. What else have we got? Religious church power. Let's go ahead and see about... What do we want to do? Critical chance, those sorts of things. Increase our relation with our war allies. We possibly could. But I think for now we'll just go with some money. And in fact, we have so much money, we probably should start spending. Did we start working on Malta? Yes, we did. I don't think that there's anything else I care about at this time. Although, apparently, what's this? Province modify attrition for enemies, and then just globally we get the war score. I guess that's not as good. Let's just go ahead and invest it into our economy. We're going to go with a couple of manufactories, maybe. Though 0.45 is not as good as I desire. What about production? There we go. We'll do a couple of those. Build a couple of churches. Courthouse? Sure. We can build a couple of those. And trade goods. Dodgy. You know what? Manpower. That's what we need. Land force limit. That's what we're after. Let's do a couple of those. That would be rather nice. We'll keep a little bit in our war chest just to be safe. Yeah, there we go. That will be good. Alright, so we've got a nice little defendable position. France still has a good army. Yeah, it's just a matter of whether we can get our troops together to Doomstack. Was that beneficial? I think that one was. Yeah, so we're winning and we're losing some of these naval battles. Let's see, can we... do we just add these together so we have a grand fleet? They have a lot of transports, a couple of galleys, but not too many. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring these guys together. And in a little bit, we're going to go ahead and send them to attack any fleets that they may find. We do have damaged ships. You know what? It's only 6%. That is not major. So I think we can afford. Let's go ahead and select a mission, and we'll say hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. Yeah, if we can win some naval battles, that'll be good. And if they come across someone too strong, they'll retreat anyway. So I'm not too concerned. We've disabled automatic transportation for now. Yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. Hopefully we can start winning some naval engagements and earn some extra war score that away. Alright, loyal subjects. Oh, diplomatic annexation cost minus 15% for Diplo power. For now, we're going to take the power. That would have been otherwise nice, but we're not in a position to annex at this stage. So it's just going to be what it is. Luckily, we won another battle and more conversions. Excellent. And our men have a good chance to recoup, which is good. Alright, so that's fairly full. Let's see if we can find ourselves. Yeah, hey there, buddy. You look like you are fairly alone. Can we go ahead and dive on here? What is that, fort? Oh, that fort is in the woods. Well, if you don't get this, that would be ideal. Oh, and it looks like we're getting some really good battles here. Yeah, we're wiping out everybody, which is quite nice. Okay. Let's see. Where are you guys heading? Ria? No, you're still sticking around. I thought you were running. Does look like you are. Yeah. Battles are what we need. It looks like we've won, not won, but caught a couple of provinces. Let's see what's going on there. Corsica, Sardinia. Oh, I guess they're partial states. Right. You know what? For now, I think we just leave it be. I'm not too concerned. But we do need to find... Oh, wait a second. Force marching? That's not what we're after. Who are we fighting? We need to find... Maybe we can get Liège out? Or Cleves? Yeah, let's go ahead and... We'll go over to Dortmund, which is defensive. We'll send our mercenaries onto the enemy's fort. Hopefully we can start making progress there. Actually, you know what? While we're there... darn it. Can we stop? No, we're going to have to return if we're going to get ourselves a siege. Oh, and it looks like we have a new colonial nation of Australia. Fantastic. Okay. Right, of course, that's what we were calling before. Let's go ahead with the private enterprise. I believe that's my favorite one. Merchants, global trade power, they don't get extra liberty desire. Yeah, that's the way we're going to go. Otherwise, what's this other one? Yeah, they start doing some more global settler stuff. Oh, actually, we do get more manpower if we go for those colonies. And they do contribute to our land force limit. You know what? Maybe not a crown colony isn't the end of the world. Yeah. Although that's more for their own expansion. I think we'll go for the private enterprise still. That benefits us the most in the long run. So let's see. If that's the case, does that mean Australia has been called in to be part of the war? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So that'll help slow down the other fellows. A little bit more manpower and an extra ally for them to peace out is good. We're going to quickly go ahead and... let's see. Yeah, we'll just recall you for a second. And in 11 days, we're going to go ahead and give Australia some, what do we call it? Subsidies, just so the other people don't group together and cause a problem. Global tariffs for a colonial governor or manpower. We'll go for manpower. Oh, and yeah, here we go. Let's not take any more attrition than necessary. Let's go straight to the siege. We'll go ahead and kaboom. Thank you kindly. And now we'll bring everybody else. And we will bring you to Munster. Oh, you know what? Maybe we go ahead to Brabant. Yes, there we go. Oh, we can't seem to back up. Okay, you know what then? We'll move to the province side. Hopefully that helps. We don't want to take too much attrition if not necessary. We do have France and Castile around, so that will be very good for our numbers. Should keep them nice and scared. Looks like we're beating up the Knights Navy. That is good. And before I forget, going to quickly go ahead and give Australia some economic advantage. Let's go ahead and give them a subsidy. 3 ducats a month should be sufficient for now. We'll do that for a good 250 years, just in case I forget. They'll at least have that for the rest of the game. And we can go ahead and see where we're at. Alright, so how are we doing? We have Liège is trying to make some ports fall. Looks like Trier as well. Looks like we're doing very good on the naval dominance front. In fact, the more we keep sinking, the better off we are. Oh, and we even managed to steal ourselves a galley. Okay, fantastic. That'll be good for now. 7% on their mercenaries doing their thing. More transports getting sunk. Hopefully there were some troops on them. Still minus 11%, but I feel like we're doing pretty good. Well, we're losing a few in the Gulf. Well, it looks like that Vienna Venetian fleet is rather something to be concerned about. Alright, but we've only got what we've got. Let's just see if we can get some of these little guys to piece out. If we can fully occupy them, maybe our war leader will be able to piece them out and reduce the strength of the alliances. That's kind of what we're hoping for. That is good. More captured ships. That is fantastic. Oh, and he even has a wooden wall for an extra 10% hull size. Ooh. Rather handy. I'll happily take it. An agenda is about to expire. Oh dear, that's 2 years off. I guess we're not going to get that. We're going to upset some of our nobility, but it is what it is. Brandenburg Woods, you know what? Munster, are you an enemy or a friend? Munster is not in this. Okay, so that's 12,000 men. Let's see if we can chuck a leader on here. Hang on a second. Before we do that, let's go ahead and check. Technology, I think we're going to have to wait till the next year. Yeah, otherwise we're going to be spending far too much. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves another general, because we've got pretty dodgy ones. I'm not super thrilled with who we have, so let's go ahead and recruit one. And that's not much better. Okay, so you know what? We'll go with a 2-3. I suppose that's as good as we could ask for. Actually, oh no, he's our shock guy. Yeah. We can't get rid of him because he's on that fort, and unfortunately he has no bonuses to siege at all. Okay, so the next time we split off, we're going to chuck on another general. For now, we're going to go with the 2-3. We'll say, feel free to allow attach. We're going to, we can't shift consolidate. We're going to see if we can, oh darn it, we're stuck by a zone of control. Alright, fine. Alright, in the meantime, let's go ahead and we'll go for the next idea. May as well do that while we can. And of course we have one leader too many, so let's go ahead and dump. Who do we do? 4-4-2-1 is good. 3-5 is good. We'll keep that one siege as well. Yeah, I guess maybe no, we will dump him. We've got another guy who's a 1-1-2-1. Yeah, I suppose that's all around better. So let's get rid of Andrew Clarence. Adios, amigo. It was good to have you, but not good enough to stick around. Oh, and it looks like defeat British casualties. Hamburg is out. Oh no. That's not ideal. We need more friends in the fight, not the other way around. Alright, well, it looks like we're fighting some rebels. That's not what our game plan is. Looks like we've beaten some Austrians, but we just need to take this. That fight doesn't count for much. Oh, Siege of Cleves is over. Alright, fantastic. That fell our way. Looks like Venice is sending men to fight Lubeck. Okay, we need to get our men there ASAP. Let's go ahead and see. We'll be there on the 25th. We'll probably be there on the beginning of the next month. We're going to send you guys in. Everybody else, go ahead and shift consolidate. And we are going to... Oh, it's bad defensive fight there, but we could reinforce... Oh, wait, Austria has... Ah, crap. They've pincered us. Where is this battle happening? Austrian Lübeck. Yeah. 70,000 men. We have 60. We could have 70. Castile does have men there as well. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to force march over there. We're going to send everybody we have. We're going to do this. We got to do this right. We're going to... Oh, wait a second. We're going to force march. Yeah, if we can get in there and defend them, that is important. But I don't know if we will. Where do we arrive for us? Great Britain will arrive on the 25th. Okay, so we got to ship consolidate. We're going to attack, well, defend with the best line that we could possibly ask for. It looks like the Venetians are slowed down by some rebels, so anything that gives us an advantage, we will take. Oh, this is going to be a big fight. Oh, we're taking a -2. That is not good. Austria doesn't have a good back line. Yeah. I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest. Okay, looks like we're going to lose. Yeah, that was a bad fight there. Okay, we got to back up. We do need 100,000 men. Yeah. Even with all of our discipline, we're not able to contend. Let's wait an extra day. That should be long enough for everyone to retreat in at the same time. And we'll back up to... oh, wait. I don't know where we can go. Are we trapped by a zone of control? Oh, no. Oh, no, we can retreat. Okay, so I guess that's going to be what it is. Yeah, that was a rough fight, that one. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to win this. They do now have less infantry on the field. But you know what? I think that's going to be where we're going to have to call it. This episode's beginning to run a little bit long, and I may need to have a think about what we're going to do for our approach in the next episode. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.